mixtape of 2003. A better time for both of us, with skinny jeans and roll-ups. Looking back on those days, you and your mistakes, and me and my mixtapes. And nothing's gonna change the way I feel. Nothing's gonna change the way I feel. I'm trying to right these wrongs, I'm playing you these songs. And nothing's gonna change the way I feel. Nothing's gonna change the way I feel.
Yes, hello and welcome to the Music Scale with myself, Lewis Fisher. Thank you all very much for joining me on this very special occasion. It's not a special occasion, but I feel like it's a special occasion just because of the amount of awesome music I've got coming up for you. It's going to be slightly different today, but nonetheless you will have your dose of indie rock splashed in there somewhere, especially like this introductory song. So this was The Architect with Mixtape 2003, and these guys I've actually heard of these guys before, way back when, before I started my blog, before I started the podcast. I thought, these guys sound really familiar, and I don't know why. And then I realised that I discovered them sort of about 2 years ago, and yeah, they're coming back with a resurgence, and they actually got onto Six Music, which is where I heard them, and I thought, oh, this sounds awfully familiar. And I thought, blimey, Lauren Laverne's playing them. Or was it Stephen Mack? I think it was Stephen Mack, actually. So, really enjoy that song. Mixtape 2003 from their 2016 album. And these guys are going to be jumping hoops, and they're going to be climbing upstairs to fame. And I know these guys are going to make it because they're just awesome. Apparently, they're very good live. So, fingers crossed I can see them. I'm going to check if they're on the list for The Great Escape. More on that in a few weeks. I'm going to be doing a Great Escape special soon. So yeah, this week we're going to delve into the sound of Six Music. I've been listening to Six Music an absolute ton, and I think it's only necessary and only respectful for me to actually showcase what is Six Music and what actually represents. So a lot of this will be from Six Music, purely because I've been listening on. When I've heard a new song, I've thought, oh wow, I need to jot this down. So every time I've jotted it down, and then I've gone to search for the song, and there they are. So, and then I can play it for you guys. So we're going to move on to the band Nairobi Golf Kid and Lost Shark. This one's going to be slightly different. He's got a monotone voice, very sort of deep voice, and certainly got like a hypnotic sense to it. But I hope you enjoy it, and I'll chat to you afterwards. folks, Nairobi Golf Kid. Very good song, that one. Really like it. It's very different, and musically it's very strong in terms of all the chops and changes it's got, especially that sort of section right before the end where it sort of crackles and just all these sort of weird sounds going on, and then it just clicks right back to the clear guitar tone. It's really good. It's sort of like plays with your ears, sort of little nips going on. I don't know how to describe it. It's just little bits of music that are just like almost flicking your ears, and then all of a sudden it clicks to the clear tone again, and really interesting, that one. So yeah, we're going to move on to a band called Hawking, who I discovered on Spotify. Again, Spotify Discovery. Spotify Discovery and Six Music are sort of my main places where I find my music at the moment, and really loving it. I'm finding some really good stuff, and this is from their 2015 or 2016 EP called Hawking, self-titled, and the song, this is actually coming from a new single off it called Comfortable, the latest single from their Hawking EP. Let's check it out.
You're a safe space from the ice age that always tortures me. Ooh, love you deeply, cause you keep me alive and functioning. Screaming curse words from an iceberg, this world is frightening. Ooh, but you're the one that feels warm to me. Cause I don't know my way back home. Waking up with you. Now I'm stuck here on the frontier of insanity. The empty circles and unforgiving place. If this were real, I'd feel okay. 'Cause I don't know
Lovely track there from Hawking, from their Hawking EP with their latest single Comfortable, and definitely really like this one, the power and the energy from that sort of electronic techno side to the rock group. And I just had to make that intro perfect because the build up was so right, and I thought I've got to nail this and time this right just to get it. So as soon as the build up comes in, I'm like, let's check it out. Sounds great. But I know I edited it before I spoke, but it sounds really good actually. So nice high energy song as well, and one to look out for as well Do go check him out on Spotify. That's Hawking, Hawking. So now we're going to move on to something slightly toned down. We've had quite an energetic first half. Now we're going to listen to an artist called Blanco White and the song Colder Heavens. This came out last week? No, the week before. 8th of March this came out. So relatively new. And the single is Colder Heavens by Blanco White.
That shifted the maze. No single part of you was ever the same. Now we're so tired by the things we have seen. All we've forgotten, only visits and dreams. How I misunderstood. Here I stand undressed. Here I confess my doubt. Did you know that I would? From this fractured lens, we're unveiled again and again. Sometimes I get the feeling I'm lost. Just hiding it is never enough. Now I find in every mirror a ghost. Only once I saw the killer. Once I saw the killer up close. Heaven's over now. I know it's gone. I know it's over now. If colder heavens come, carrying me further down, where our madness rests, where I'll have less to doubt. All I misunderstood, my abandoned friend, our parade is already left. Sometimes I get the feeling I'm lost. Just hiding it is never enough. Now I find in every mirror a ghost. Only once I saw the killer. Once I saw the killer up close. Heaven's over now, gone away. Heaven's over now, gone away.
rather entrancing song there by Blanco White, and Colder Heavens as the song. Came out on 8th of March. You can find it on Spotify and you can find it at your local goods record store. And the song was called Colder Heavens, their latest single, so do go check that out. Really like just the music in this. It's a very sort of music-based podcast, if that makes sense. I'm really enjoying the musicality of all these songs, and it's only going to get more musical from here, in a slightly different way actually. So the sort of last quarter is definitely going to shake things up a bit, especially with the double header coming up. But first, just want to address, if you haven't checked out the Music Scouted Band of Badgers episode 1, do go check it out on the Music Scout. Episode 1, part 1 is on my channel, and Band of Badgers will have part 2 on his channel, where it's a discussion podcast. We're just seeing how it fares, trying it out, and just talking about music. We managed to meet up after many years of just talking online, and it was great to meet up with him and chat about music for once. A really good time. So yeah, go check out www.bandofbadgerspresents.co.uk as well as themusicscout.co.uk for episodes 1, part 1 and part 2, and I hope you enjoy. The topic is rock dead. Is rock dead? That's it's quite a strong one, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope you pass on your thoughts as well, and I'd like to know. So without further ado, let's get into the first track from CC Smugglers and Rhythm.
We got legs to keep us dancing. We got love to keep romancing. We don't care about what they say. We gonna shake it our own way. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. Ooh. I'm dizzy like a lesbian when I jump out of bed. I'm young man, there's no plan. I make it up instead. At school they saw me, they left me for dead. There's no hope for this child, that's what they said. But I got love like you never seen. So listen what I say what I mean. We got legs to keep us dancing. We got love to keep romancing. We don't care about what they say. We gonna shake it our own way. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. Ooh. We got rhythm. We got rhythm. We got rhythm. Hey, rhythm. We got rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Hey. I'm deep in muddy waters. I'm over my head. I battle every day just to keep myself fed. I feel there's instructions I just haven't read. I learn from my mistakes with every step that I tread. But I got love like you've never seen. So listen what I say, so say what I mean. We got legs to keep us dancing. We got love to keep romancing. We don't care about what they say. We gonna shake it our own way. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. We got rhythm. Oh, we got rhythm. We got rhythm. We got rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Break it down. Boys. Inhale and jolly bunker. My face is numb. 1,000 missed calls, what have I become? They say that time is running out, but I'm forever young. My problems were grand, but they feel like a ton. We got legs to keep us dancing. We got love to keep romancing. We don't care about what they say. We gonna shake it our own way. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. Ooh. We got rhythm. We got
don't know about you, but I think that's probably the most controversial and most different double header of music we've had on the Music Scout. Sort of going from a nice up-tempo, upbeat folk rock song down to a slightly more chilled out, relaxed electronica song. Try saying that quickly. So yeah, we just had C Duncan with Like You Do. Again, I heard this on BBC Six, and I just was encapsulated by the high pitch of C Duncan. I just couldn't believe how he could keep it up for so long and sound so crisp. There's that sort of high tone to his voice, as well as the drumming. If that drumming is live and not computerized, I mean, I'm not saying it is, but that is pretty incredible to be able to drum that quick for sort of 3.5 minutes. I can't even do that for a minute, so that's pretty impressive, and props to C Duncan for getting that drummer in. And also, we had just before then CC Smugglers, and with the song Rhythm, or Rhythm as I like to put it, just before the song came in. And yeah, it's just a fun song. It's just a really nice fun song. Found it on Spotify Discovery. There's two ways of Spotify Discovery. There's obviously your playlist, your weekly playlist, and then you've got also, if you click on Discovery and then go down, it has related artists, and that normally updates every day. I found that out the hard way because I was trying to jot down a couple of artists whilst I was at work and just didn't really come off. I forgot to, and then thought, oh yeah, it's a weekly thing, I'll go back to it, and they weren't there anymore, which is really sad. But nonetheless, I found some more for you, and we're going to finish off on a slightly extended episode of the Music Scout with a song from Violet, Monica Martin, at Equal Powers. This is from Lauren Laverne, who I heard yesterday actually. This is a relatively new finding for me. The song Equal Powers, similar to C Duncan, but with their own unique flair and technique, and definitely one that I had to play. I was just like, wow, this is incredible. Definitely I'm going to take this from Lauren Laverne, a headphones moment. Just the layers in this song is incredible. But before I go, folks, your 30 minutes or 32 minutes, 32 and a half minutes are up. Yes, the Music Scout is coming to an end. Thank you very much for listening in to another podcast, and thank you very much for the support as well. I know all you guys are always subscribing on Player FM, so shout out to all you guys on Player FM for smashing the downloads as per usual, and also anybody else who is listening in, download wherever you are, because there's plenty of other places, Stitcher, Tuner Radio, there's bloody iTunes, there's my website, everything. Talking of the website, www.themusicscout.co.uk. The email, themusicscoutpodcast@gmail.com, and the Twitter is the Music Scout Podcast. On it, just the Music Scout with a little underscore. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Monica Martin, Violet, and Equal Powers, and I will speak to you guys later on. Have a good week. Ta-ra.
Separate but equal powers, so bridge the gap and make it all